Drivin Ivan here with the BMW M240i. 382 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds. Wow. Somewhere in there. But that's pretty darn quick. X-Drive, all-wheel drive, turbocharged. Yes, it's got it all going on. Active aero in the back. Nice shape. Little spoiler action going there as well. And most importantly, the BMW Hofmeister kink on all the great cars like my 635 CSI, and I also have an Alpina B7. Want to know what Drivin Ivan drives? Search that on YouTube. What does Drivin Ivan drive? Also, search all my car reviews to check them out. And have you smashed that like button? I hope you have. Let's look at the grill. Not as insane as many of the newer cars, so I like it. It's a little bit more sedate. Check out my review of the i7 too. Oh man, that's a great car. But I am excited to drive this M240i. What a beast. Very quick, very modern, and very, very BMW ultimate driving machine. But first, let's take a look inside, shall we? Very sporty, large bolsters on the seats, of course. Kind of simple, just a little bit of white kind of stitching on these, but it does have the beautiful adjustable headrest. Love that feature. And look at the M accents inside. Woo. Man, that looks good. All of the modern BMW touches. iDrive there and things like that. So yeah, very, very nice. And yeah, like the exterior, like the interior. Now let's see how it drives. Okay, what's it sound like? Oh yeah. There you go. Gotta love the M cars. Looking good. I'm all set and comfortable. Let's go. So, this is how you operate the modern BMW's transmission. You got a Sport, Comfort, Eco Pro mode, so you can save fuel economy if you're just commuting. I'll go ahead and put in Sport. Why not? Changes it to red and puts the M logo up there. Yeah, let's do it. Look at that backup camera too, very nice. Shows you everything you need to know, plus the all-around view too. Well, one of the problems with being in the DC area is traffic, but we are in the Sport mode, so I think we can probably... Oh yeah. We can launch out of there with no problem. Plenty of power in the brakes. There's lots to watch out for around here, and even though this is the Sport version, you still get the controls here for your lane keep and all that sort of thing, smart cruise control, which I consider luxury features. You can go ahead and tweak the Sport mode here. I'm going to put it in Comfort for a second because I want to see if it feels a difference. And yeah, it does. It's still going to be just as quick, basically. Maybe it'll dial it down a little bit, but man, nice to experience it in all different modes. You know, you're not always looking for crazy speed. I love the heads-up display right there, though, blinking at me, letting me know that I could even go a little faster if I wanted to. Speed limit is 35, and they mean photo enforced down here in DC. They've got cameras everywhere. So yeah, this is the M. I was really looking forward to testing, and I'm gonna let this car, and you can just, man, it's just instantaneous power. And the reason I'm excited about this M240i really is the fact that, well, this to me is, besides the 1 Series coupe, this one right here is really what I want for my BMW Ultimate Driving Machine, because it's small and cars are just getting bigger and bigger and bigger these days, but this M240i is, it's a coupe, you know, it's two-door, and it's smaller than most of the other BMWs. I drove the Z3M, so maybe that's the ultimate, because it's convertible and everything. But, you know, this one is just the right size. You're not going to feel too cramped, but it's got all of that M performance built in. And this one, I think, is a spiritual successor to like the 2002, maybe. Of course, those were much earlier, and they're nowhere near as quick, but the TII, maybe, the one was about as fast as it could be back then. Those were the cars that really made BMW quite popular in the United States. That European engineering, German engineering, it was something that everybody really wanted. You know, these started selling like hotcakes because all of a sudden you could have a car where you could drive your wife and your kids on a trip, but you could also have fun. They were manual transmission cars in most cases, and they were drivers' cars. That's what it was all about, and this is the spiritual successor to those. Smaller than most of the BMW range, and even though if you put them next to those older cars, they'd be much, much bigger. But you can see my review of actually an Alpina BMW 2002, an amazing car, and many, many BMWs. Just search Drivin Ivan in any car, and please do subscribe and smash that like button. But this car, wow, big brakes, lurched me forward. These cars are actually pretty amazing, and yeah, they offer everything you want from your sport coupe BMW. And again, the 3 Series, the M3s back in the day, they are a spiritual successor to those cars as well. And what you have there is just really an amazing vehicle. And unfortunately, the tradition is carried on today. Again, size matters to me, and to me, the smaller the car, the better. I mean, I have amazing fun in my MG Midget, and it's got about, you know, maybe 70 horsepower, but you can just get loose and play with it, and this car feels the same way. This is a sport coupe, and you can have fun with it. You can do all sorts of things with this vehicle, and it feels very maneuverable, and it's just insanely quick, insanely loud, insanely fun to drive, but yet you're not suffering with tech or luxury or any of those things. It's got all of the modern BMW interaction, and it feels ultra modern, but at the same time it feels super quick. And even in comfort mode here, it's not going to jar you around too much, so it's very nice. And it is, again, smaller than most vehicles that BMW offers. Again, I love that Z4M. That was really nice to drive. But this one, man, it just feels like, you know, you're in control. You're driving this car. It's not driving you as much as many vehicles are, and it is easy to get loose and to kind of push to the edge of its superior handling. Wow. I am impressed. It hasn't let me down. Sometimes these modern cars will be less than or something, but I've driven lots of vehicles today, and this one is a standout in the new BMW lineup. The Z4, the i7. Look for those reviews elsewhere on YouTube, but this car is wow. Yeah, I think this might very well be BMW's ultimate driving machine these days. Like I said, I like to put the top down, but this M240i is what most sports car enthusiasts are going to go for. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, and check out all my car videos. Just search Drivin Ivan on YouTube. What does Drivin Ivan drive? Check out my Alpina B7 and my 635 CSI BMW reviews, but anything from Scion to Rolls-Royce to Ferrari, I've reviewed it. Check it out. Want to know what I drive? Just search what does Drivin Ivan drive. Check out my Free Your Mind music video, my disc golf videos, all my music videos where I play all the instruments like Hotel California and lots of other music as well. My Ink video channel, my Ivan Katz Productions channel, and mostly here, my Drivin Ivan Katz channel. Thanks for watching. I'm Drivin Ivan.